Every year without fail, Hollywood and other foreign markets bring unforgettable cinematic experiences to the masses, feeding our senses with creativity, imagination, and in rare instances, the impossible. In many cases, we're spoiled when it comes to live-action offerings. But what about animation? Today, we're looking back at the year 2000, the year Y2K became a humorous footnote of paranoia. Deftones' White Pony defied expectations, and Jessica Simpson declared tuna the chicken of the sea.
Is this chicken what I have, or is this fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken.
Looking back, there are any number of wild pop culture milestones to mark the turn of the century. But today, we're setting our sights on the greatest animated films of 2000 with a top 5 list that's sure to make you feel nostalgic and appreciative of the leaps we've made in the cinematic art form since then. Let us begin. Number 5. Blood, the Last Vampire. Blood the Last Vampire is often my go-to recommendation for anyone curious about watching anime. I don't want to overwhelm this person with a 100+ episode series, and a feature too complex could scare them away from exploring all anime has to offer. With a runtime of 48 minutes, Hiroyuki Kitakobu's Blood the Last Vampire is an essential get-in, get-em-hooked experience. The story revolves around Seiya, a Japanese vampire slayer, whose next mission takes place in a high school on a US military base in the 1960s. The animation is exquisite, beautifully lit, and meticulously executed in style. The soundtrack drips with hot, sweaty jazz, thunderous orchestral pieces, dark wave, industrial constructs, and lo-fi beats to chill to. The vampiric events emerge on Halloween, adding an inherent spookiness to the gothic themes, drama, and slice-and-dice action. It's a tradition in my house to watch Hiroyuki Kitakobu's Blood the Last Vampire once a year around Halloween season. It's a ritual I've kept for 25 years. Number 4. Vampire Hunter D. Bloodlust. Before Netflix's Castlevania stunned audiences with its gothic tale of forbidden love, charismatic undead, and unrivaled monster hunters, Yoshiaki Kawajiri's Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust took the classic story of the rogue vampire hunter to new heights for an anime so gorgeous, visceral, and moody that it's still one of the best 25 years later. In Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, a legendary Dhampir competes with a motley family of bounty hunters to return a young woman who has been seemingly abducted by a vampire to her family. The result is a display of beauty, brutality, and ungodly sights that only the boldest artists in anime could conjure. Dripping with eerie, grotesque charm, Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust is a visual feast from beginning to end, with memorable characters, unsightly monstrosities, and one of the smoothest vampires ever resurrected for the silver screen.
Ready or not, here they come. It's zombie time.
Number 3. The Emperor's New Groove. Pull the lever, Crunk! If you need a classic Disney animated feature as endlessly quotable as movies like Fight Club, The Big Lebowski, or Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, look no further than Emperor's New Groove. Inspired by Mark Twain's classic novel The Prince and the Pauper, as well as Incan architectures and mythology, The Emperor's New Groove stars David Spade as Kuzco, a self-centered emperor in desperate need of an attitude adjustment, who meets Pacha, a humble llama herdsman voiced by John Goodman. Together, the duo embarks on a soul-searching journey through the wilderness while being chased by the Emperor's evil advisor Yzma, voiced by Eartha Kitt, and her hunky dolt of a boyfriend Kronk, voiced enthusiastically by Seinfeld's Patrick Warburton. There are many reasons The Emperor's New Groove appears on so many best-of lists. It's a blend of dry wit with slapstick rarely seen in Disney animated classics, and its reflective nature prompts audiences to look inward, encouraging them to examine the ways they treat those around them, especially the less fortunate.
The peasant at the diner. He didn't pay his check.
Whether you're tuning in to watch Kuzco learn a vital lesson in humanity, clutch your sides at the oil and vinegar comedy stylings of Yzma and Kronk, or delight in a cautionary tale with humor, heart, and heroics, The Emperor's New Groove has a spot for you on the dance floor.
Tasty.
Number 2. Titan AE. After Don Bluth's Dragon's Lair and Luc Besson's The Fifth Element asserted their place in pop culture history, Bluth and Gary Goldman's Titan AE took flight in what would become the duo's most ambitious feature to date. Set in the 31st century, Titan AE follows Cale Tucker, a young man striving to save humanity by protecting a massive ship that could create a new planet. With the Dredge, a hostile alien species hot on his trail, Cale partners with a ragtag crew of misfits to follow a genetically encoded map that could lead to humanity's salvation. While some naysayers might argue that the film's look is outdated, more discerning animation enthusiasts contend that Titan AE's use of CGI is timeless and helped set the pace for generations to come. The stacked cast includes Matt Damon, Drew Barrymore, Janine Garofalo, Nathan Lane, John Leguizamo, and Tone Loc, among others. The adventures span solar systems as Cale and the crew race against time to establish a new Earth and send the Dredge back to whatever intergalactic hell they came from. In 2000, Titan AE was a thrilling roller coaster ride of effects, imagination, and inspired storytelling. As your attorney, I advise you to find a copy of this aspiring film and take the ride.
How do you know they want me dead?
Number 1. Chicken Run.
Spread the word, Mac. Meeting tonight in Hut 17.
Popping into first place is Aardman Animation's Chicken Run. Inspired by the 1963 film The Great Escape, this stop-motion animated marvel blends humor and endless creativity with a grim backdrop. In the movie, a dreadful and deadly machine that effortlessly turns chickens into delicious pies becomes fully operational. With the threat of death just days away, the chickens of Mrs. Tweedy's farm must hatch an escape plan that will grant them safe passage away from their inevitable and collective demise. Chicken Run is not only my favorite of Aardman's films, but it's also one of my all-time favorite animated films. It's a brilliant movie that manages to execute uproarious slapstick comedy while its characters become trapped in an oppressive setting where death and servitude consistently loom. It's an emotional bit of cinema as well, wherein a lie from the film's savior character is poised to undo the efforts of the group who have suffered for so long under the watchful eye of the fascist-inspired Mrs. Tweedy and her dolt of a husband. It's not all gloom and doom though, and for me, this is where Chicken Run truly shines. Amidst its more dour themes, there is also a good deal of fun, inspired comedy, and hope. Honestly, once you start seeing the parallels drawn between the chickens' desire never to give up and how their incarceration serves as a mirror into humankind's own cruel practices, the film achieves a level of depth not found in most blockbuster animated presentations.
Something is wrong here. Can't you see that?
There you have it, folks. What do you think about our top 5 animated films of 2000 list? Are your favorite films represented here? Are there any grievous omissions? Leave us a comment and let us know what your top 5 animated films of 2000 are. Until next time, cheers.
Toodles!
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.